Well, good morning. We're here just outside the Belmont, the West Pennines. It's a lovely day. Towards the end of November, probably the best day of the week. This skies are clear, forecast was good, so couldn't leave. Full lockdown. Well, we're allowed exercise, let's say. That's why I'm here today. So there's going to be no camping. Just going to have a wander onto the Pennines. I brought something to eat. I brought the drone, so hopefully we may get some good shots for that. So come and join me along the way. All the way down to the car park, and we're heading up the path here. It says to Turton and Darwin Moors, no litter. Obviously we don't leave no trace. Most important rules of when you're going outside. I hear someone out running. Bad day. I'm not running today. I do quite a bit of trail running anyway, but I do a lot of walking as well. Now we're heading up onto the moors. You may be able to see around. Cloud base is very high, which is really good. Should get some good views. Not a steep climb this, to be honest with you. Gently up onto the tops. It's not my usual stomping ground, although it's really probably only about 25 minutes drive from here. So we're going to head up that way. Maybe I'll see the path in the distance. Sheep to the right, not the herdwicks like they are up in Lake District, but nevertheless it's a good day to be out. Should catch you somewhere closer to the tops. So we've reached the first gate. It's padlocked. This is the stile. The size of that, you must need 8-foot long legs to be able to reach that. That's for the very foot tall people, but just a little bit further up. There's one, I'm not quite 6 foot, but there's no way I'd get up that without climbing on the fence, and you don't really want to do that. It's a smaller stile up to the left here, so that's the route that we're going to take. It's not so bad from this side, but it's a steep climb down from other, or a climb up depending which way you're coming. So we're virtually at the top now. Not too steep at all, this, to be honest with you. We've only been going 20-25 minutes. Boundary wall here. a lot of rain. Last few days definitely. Next paths are pretty muddy. Nice little park bench. Let's see what's the view like. Yeah. A bit rickety, but never mind. Not going to sit down. We can see Winter Hill in the distance. The radio masts, TV masts. West Pennine. Just down that way is Belmont. If we go over that way, there's Horwich, Bolton, Wigan, and heading up that way towards Preston. And you won't be able to see it, but Blackpool and further up northwest. As you can see, it's a glorious day. Take a look around, enjoy the view. We're making progress on top of the moor. We can still see Winter Hill in the distance. You'll not be able to know, but there's a path that goes sort of that way and across. But it was very, very boggy with all the rain we've had. So backtracked a bit to near where the settlements are. And the start of this path I'm on now, in places, jumping from tuff to tuff to avoid the pools of water, but now it appears to be on a solid track. So that's the direction forwards to where we've come from, and we're going to head that way now on this path. The two paths do join further on. Look at the map, so it's not like any major difference. So just this appears to be the better path. Wise decision. We're going to travel. It says towards Darwin. We're definitely not going to Darwin. We're going to get views out towards Darwin Tower. See how the day pans out. It's one of those. Not exactly got any plans to get to a particular destination or back to the car park later on. We're just going to enjoy the day. We've reached the fork in the path. Main path goes down that way. That would take us down towards Darwin. We're actually on the other side of the moor now. We've walked across it. Our path sort of skirts around this moor. There's a possibility we could get to Darwin Tower either way, but say I'm undecided which way to go with that one, whether to head there or not. It doesn't seem too far on the map. We'll wait and see your time. But I definitely don't want to head down towards Darwin, so we're going to skip down this way. I've hardly seen anybody today. A couple of people in the car park, one person on top really. Fell runner. It's been one of those days. I did see a dog with a couple. I do beg your pardon. I did see a couple with a dog on. Might appear on one of the photos. A little long-haired Jack Russell. Cute little dog. So we're going to head down Hei Sei towards our next destination. Views again, pretty good. You can see down towards Pennines over that way. Time to head on. So we can see Darwin Tower ahead of us. It's a little detour, so we're going to head that way just to see we've been there. Our path will take us off to the left here. There's quite a few people around, and it's going to be very, very quiet. A bit buggy up here, but not too bad. Should be able to see Darwin Tower, far distance over towards Pennygent, Ingleborough, Earnsdale. Won't be able to see all of them, but we can see Pennygent pretty much on the skyline there. One of the three peaks, obviously. We're going to head towards Darwin Tower, see what it's like when we get there. Maybe time for a spot lunch. If not, we'll backtrack onto this path, find somewhere a bit more sheltered than where we are now. So we're on the last little bit towards the tower. In front of us, Trig Point to our left, overlooking the views of Darwin. Pennines. Have a little wander around. In all my years, I have never been up here before. Even on the M65 motorway, which is just down there. Lost count of times. Car park just down there. We'll be making our way back sometime. Still got a bit of a walk to do. Good little detour this. Wasn't on the route. I'm glad I came because the views are magnificent. A lot of people around here now. Obviously it's making the most of the best day of the week so far. I'm not going to stop for lunch here, going to crack on a little bit, find somewhere a little bit quieter. Found a little bench to have our lunch. It's literally just down from the tower up there, followed the path down. Up there, might not be able to see, but by the tree there's a horse for company. So, primer stove is on. Just boiling some water for a brew, and then to eat it's a bol roasted red pepper, smoky tomato and red lentil. So I'm going to heat that up after the brew and get that down before we're going to head on. Just on the tarmac road leading up to Earnsdale Reservoir. It's one of the many reservoirs within the local area, serving local communities and the like. Up ahead that way is the overflow, not much water coming down there, and just down by the roadside, God rest his soul, Russell Hewitt, died 9th of August 2000, 31 years, beloved son and dear brother of Mark and Shirley. Nice place to come to rest. Passers by say hi to him. Obviously his grave's here for a reason. I'm guessing that this must be a frequent haunt of his, probably like this place, came walking here, whatever. We'll never know unless we dug into the records. But Russell Hewitt, wherever you are, hope you're having a great time. We've come a bit of an indistinct footpath round the farmhouse up ahead, crosses this field. There's no real markings from the corner where the trees are, but made me way down to the fence. I'll just bring you around. There is, just in the fence there, a little stile, so we're going to head over there. Path heads down to the water down in the forest, so we're going to follow that on the final leg now back towards the van. Been a really good day, enjoyable. Weather's been superb. Hopefully most of the photos you'll have seen some by now anyway, because I'll have put them in. Turned out pretty good. It's been a spectacular day. We are on the Witten Weavers Way, walking through this little forest. Not heard of it, to be honest with you. Really picturesque. Past some little waterfalls, managed to take some photographs. I'm no expert. I only recently got a DSLR camera anyway. Done some photographs. You may have seen some if you've looked at previous videos. Would like to get to know a little bit better, educational about it, be able to take it out of that automatic mode. A lot of it's, well, it takes time to understand and to realise, and it's something that I would like to do eventually. A little bit of trial and error, a little bit of experiment, reading up. It all adds to the fun of it, doesn't it? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, try again. Just entering a new little bit of coppice. Obviously younger trees planted to make the forest more voluminous. But it does give it a nice break. Certainly with the larger trees around, let some sunlight in. It's nice and dappled through the trees. Not many leaves on this time of year. Certainly on the deciduous trees. Most of them are on the ground. But nevertheless, still magnificent, splendid. So we're going to carry on, follow this path. Should eventually take us back to the car park and back to the van. We came out the woods just as far as you can see. Walked a little bit along the road. Just panning round over the moors. We're going to get a cracking sunset tonight, but though not going to be able to see it. Looking round over to Winter Hill, and just down where the white van is where we started our walk this morning. So the van is just down in the car park from there. So I'm gonna sign off now. Thanks for watching. I don't normally say like, subscribe, but by all means it helps. And thank you for joining me if you have watched it. Hopefully we'll be able to get out soon for a wild camp once lockdown's finished. We'll see what happens anyway. So thanks again for watching. Goodbye.